your time on social media. Welcome to the #1 place for super busy and super tired parents, where I help you get the most done using the little time that you do have while skipping the frustration and the mom guilt. Firstly, there is nothing wrong with you. Well, maybe something is wrong with you, but nothing is wrong with you in relation to your addiction to social media. The creators of Facebook and Instagram have done a phenomenal job at keeping all of us hooked on their sites. The platforms are strategically designed to keep you logged on. You are in fear of missing out. They know whose pregnancy pictures you want to see. They know whose stories you live on. They know whose posts you tap and love and comment on. They know all of this. They know everything. And so they will continuously shove all of the products and people and things and content down your throat that they know you just cannot resist. It's all about the algorithms. Now that we've cleared the elephant in the room, we've established that we are all addicted to social media, let's talk about what we can do to slow that down, to prevent that, so that we can get more time in our day to do the things that we actually love and enjoy. I know that this is going to be very important for you because you've probably tried deleting apps, only using it on your computer, but only to find yourself secretly listening to the conversations of those around you about Mia's live video that happened yesterday. So you deleted those apps and you still find a nagging pull and tug to actually see what's going on those websites. So in today's video, we're going to learn how to manage our time on social media. Number 1, delete the apps that do not matter in your life. If you don't use Pinterest, you use Pinterest every, once per week, once per month. That is not an app that needs to be on your phone. So get rid of it. Find the ones that are useful and the ones that are not. And the ones that are not, the ones that don't make the cut, get rid of those. Guys, I really wanted to show you how to remove apps from your phone. So let's say, for example, I wanted to remove this app. You would long hold. So hold the app and then you will hit the uninstall button that's at the top. For some reason, it's not letting me do it while I am recording this, but that's how you would remove apps from your phone. My next point that I want to bring to your attention is to figure out who on your social media is not valuable. Now, valuable is a very fluffy, marshmallowy, very abstract word. So let's define valuable. So for me, if it's educational, if I can learn something from that account, from that app, from that content creator, from that influencer, then that is valuable to me. Is it inspirational? Does it get you all fired up and passionate about the things that truly matter to you? Does it get you inspired? Are you motivated? Are you happy and excited to work on the goals that are important for your life? Or does it make you feel sad and not good enough? Those are the things that you need to take into consideration when you're going through your list of people you need to follow or unfollow. Is it entertaining? Does it make you laugh? Do you enjoy seeing it? Is it comedic relief for you? Remember that we are on this platform a lot, so we need to make sure that everything that we are consuming is actually entertaining and funny and makes us laugh. You know, that belly laugh? Make sure that it's funny for you. Lastly, make sure it aligns with your personal beliefs. I don't follow accounts that spew hate, negativity, violence, crime, robbery, like obscene language, because those things do not align with the person that I am trying to become. You know, I am raising a family, and so I need to make sure that I am getting all the information and positive vibes in my life so that it can spill out into the lives of my kids. Okay, now the third point that I want to make is that you need to silence all of the groups and apps on your phone, and you need to silence those notifications. Now, unless you're using the phone for business, there's no need for Facebook to send you a notification that Sarah just posted a photo of her cat. That's not important. Now, you may want to share in that joy and that love that you have for her cat, but you can do that at another time. It doesn't have to be at 7 o'clock in the morning when you're trying to make breakfast and get your kids ready for school and get yourself ready for work and start the day. It can be at another time. It's okay. You can wait to learn about Sarah's cat. Okay, guys, and now I want to show you how to silence the notifications from your phone. By doing this, you will not get updated every time someone makes a post, like, comment. Those will not come directly to your phone. They will still be in the app. So you will still be able to see when people have been, posting and using the app, for example, Facebook or Instagram, but it will not come directly to your phone. So you want to go to settings at the top. So if you have an Android, you will drag down at the top, and then you want to go to settings, and then you go to notifications, and then you can turn them off. So these are all of the apps that can send notifications to my phone. But if you looked at the ones that are blocked, I have a lot of apps blocked. So all of these apps are not allowed to send notifications to my phone. So I'm not disturbed by them. So example, Facebook. So if it's blue, that means that it's on. And if it's not, then of course it's not on. So I do not receive notifications from Facebook directly to my phone. Delayed responses. Now, we have this urgency of when someone sends us a message, we want to respond right away. Me too. I don't like people to wait when I send them a message. So subconsciously, I'm like, I need to respond to them like right now. But if it's not urgent, you can wait. They can wait for a response. And I can guarantee you it's not urgent. And you know why it's not urgent? Because they didn't pick up the phone and call you. When something is urgent, someone will call you. You will get the 911 call will be on the phone. It's not going to be a text message. If it's urgent, they will absolutely call you. So turn off those notifications on your phone. I also recommend setting a specific time in your day to check those notifications. So if it's going to be first thing in the morning, in the middle of the day, last thing at the night, I recommend doing it when you're tired, when you have done all of your important tasks. When you just need something to do, I recommend doing that. You can try not to pick up your phone as soon as you wake up. I know it's difficult. And you know why it's difficult? Because you sleep with the phone in your bed. Not only is it in your bed, it's under your pillow. And so what you need to do is place that phone away from your bed. Now that's difficult because you go to bed with your phone at night. You fall asleep. You scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll until you can't keep your eyes open any longer, and then you just fall asleep. So that's another problem. We need to put the phone away before we go to bed, and it's time to wind down. So at least 30 minutes before you're trying to go to sleep, that's the time you actually need to put the phone away from the bed. Someplace that you need to get up and actually walk to get the phone. Whew. So did you know that you can actually set timers? You can tell Instagram and Facebook to let you know when you have already spent a certain amount of time on their platforms. And those reminders will pop up, and I'll be the first to say, sometimes we do ignore those, but those help you to be aware. Those help you to be mindful of what's actually going on. Otherwise, you'll be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and before you know it, so much time has passed. So ask Facebook and Instagram to set those reminders for you. Okay, guys, so I really don't want you to have any excuses as to why you cannot manage your time. So I'm going to show you how to tell Instagram that you want this thing to give you a reminder when you've been on for too long. So this is my feed, and yours should look very similar. So you go at the top, then you want to hit your activity, and then you want to set a daily reminder. So my reminder is in an hour. So after an hour, I am reminded to get off of Instagram. Now, unless I'm doing something important, I get off. If I'm not using it for business and I'm on longer. You can see some days I'm on longer than most. You can also choose which Instagram notifications you want to get. So that's why I'm receiving those. I have all on, but you don't have to have all on. I'm not done with you yet. Let's get to Facebook because we spend a great deal of time on Facebook too. So if you go to Facebook, you can look at your time on Facebook. So you can do the same thing. You can set a daily reminder, and Facebook will let you know after 30 minutes, hey, you've been on the app for 30 minutes. And again, you may probably, ignore it a few times, but once you get into the hang of using it, you will definitely get more aware and be mindful. You can also let Facebook know, I don't need to get, an email every time my friends upload stuff. So you can actually go to the email feature and actually turn off getting those notifications. So you can actually turn off notifications here in this setting. So I hope that's helpful for you. And I know that it will be, but you just got to do it. Remember, in order to get better, you have to take action. And if you don't take action, then you won't get better. And speaking of apps, I'm going to give you an app that I've started using very recently that I enjoy. It really helps me to monitor my time here on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, all of the apps. So the app that I like is called Stay Focused, and you can actually block the apps. So once you download that app on the phone, Facebook won't open up, Instagram won't open up until the app tells it to. And the app is basically going to go on what you tell it to. So I tell the app, unless I spend an hour reading or an hour doing something productive, the app won't open those apps. Now, of course, I can force it to, but I normally don't because it's an extra step that I don't want to take. And it reminds me that I've actually have something important that I need to be doing rather than scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So I wanted to take some time to show you this new cool app. Guys, you're going to love it. If social media is a problem for you and you want to silence all of the noise in the internet world, you need this app. So it's called Stay Focused. So you can just go to your Play Store and hit Stay Focused. So if you don't know how to get to your Play Store, if you have an Android, your Play Store will look like this button down here. And then you just type in what you're looking for. So that's the Stay Focused app. I have the app already. So I'm going to open it. And so this is really cool, guys. So I want to go over this with you. So this is my usage stats. So today, 9 hours and 51 minutes I spent looking at the screen. And this is how much time I spent on each app. So you can see that I spend most of my time on WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, the least amount of time on Facebook. Now, like I said, I use this for business. And so my usage is kind of high, but to be frank, I do a bit of goofing off. And I also use YouTube for exercise videos. But I like this because it shows you your usage. I was looking at screens for 10 hours today. It lets you know how many times you open an app. So you can see how many times each app was opened. Yeah. Now let's go and look at the other cool features that I like. So if you want to take a break from your phone and focus on things that matters, you can tell this thing right now to take a break from the phone, and it's going to lock up your phone and you won't be able to use it for an hour. I like this part in particular. So if you go to blocked apps over here, like I can tell, let's say I don't want to open the Chase app for the next hour. You can toggle down to quick block. And if I tell it to do an hour, it'll block it. So I won't be able to open Chase for an entire hour. So let's use Chase as an example again. You can also set daily limits. So right here, you can tell it that you want to be on this app for 2 hours or 5 hours. You can set specific time intervals. So you can say from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then you can limit the number of launches. I love this part here because you can also say, listen, I want to wait for 30 minutes for every 5 minutes spent on the app. So if you spent 5 minutes on the app, it's going to block it out for 30 minutes. And then right at the bottom here, goal-based, it can also block the apps until you've met the goal of spending time on other useful apps. So guys, this has been a game changer for me. It's been really good. And then, of course, here you can block sites completely. And then you won't be able to get on those sites if you try to use it in your browser, it won't let you get on. So for the record, I'm not affiliated with this company. I'm not being paid or anything. I just really love this, and this has worked for me. So now that we've seen the blocked app feature, I want to show you what happens when I try to open it. So if I go to Chase, this lovely message comes up. Stay focused on your goals, your peace, and your happiness. Don't waste time on anything that doesn't contribute to your growth. So it tells me now that I cannot open this app for the next 58 minutes and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. And by the way, this message here can be customized. So I can also show you how to customize that message. So let's go back to our Stay Focused app and let's go to where we can customize the message. Okay, so once you found the settings, so let's go back in case you missed it. So you want to go to settings, and then right down at the bottom, you can change the text. So this is the text here that you can change to say whatever you want it to say. I personally like this message. This is the default message, but just bear in mind that you can change that if you don't like that message, or you want to say something cool like be bold, be great, be beautiful, or if you want to say get back to work. Anything you want to, you can change this message. I think that's pretty cool. So that's it, guys. Let's get back to the presentation. You can also take a social media fast. This is taking a day or two or maybe a few hours to don't use the apps at all. And the best way that you can do this is actually remove the apps from your phone. This can also be called a sabbatical. I've done it before, and you feel so rejuvenated, so refreshed, and so eager to start working again. Okay, these are some random tips. Stop reading all of the comments. You don't need to read all 788 comments under a post from two complete strangers arguing about something that doesn't even affect your life. It will send you down a rabbit hole. You will read all those comments, and then you're going to click on their profiles and see who they are and where they live and what they do and what their favorite color is. None of that is your business, and all of that is wasting your time. Lastly, if you are here, it is likely for a reason. Social media is probably sucking the life out of you. But you can't change it if you haven't taken action. You must take action. So I want you to go back and watch this video. You can either speed it up or slow it down. But I want you to take your time and take notes and decide today, what action will you take? If you're still feeling like you are struggling with managing social media, I do have a very special one-on-one program that's tailored to helping you get more time back in your life. I help you silence that voice of not enough time. We get clear on our goals that you want to achieve and that you actually believe. And then we will teach you how to implement those goals so that you can get the family structure and time that you crave. Are you ready to take action? Let me know down below which steps you will take to manage your time on social media. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe. I want you to be bold. I want you to be great. And oh my dear, I need you to be beautiful. Bye-bye. See you soon. I bet you thought I was leaving, huh?